Good morning, children of all ages. I like to hike, and this is a story that happened this week when I took a hike. Now, to start the story, I'd like to show you a stick, a walking stick that I've used for over 40 years. I never dreamed that I would be without it on a walk. It was just part of my makeup. But not so very long ago, after a bereavement where I lost my first wife, I met a lady and I convinced her to throw in with me. And it's lasted for about over a decade. Is that close enough, babe? No. 14 years? 17 years? Okay. Anyway, she bought me a very nice state-of-the-art European trekking pole. In fact, she had two of them, and she said, "You worked them like this." You know, I didn't dream that I'd really like them because I had this pole. I was real happy with it. I've had it for 40 years. And then I found out how much better these are. And this is the poles that I was walking with this week. And I walked, and it was raining, a little bit raining, but a great bit windy. Before I forget, children, always ask your mom and dad before you go on hikes. Very important, very important. This week I was hiking, and I had gone quite a ways, and I decided to sit down and rest a little bit. And I leaned my state-of-the-art European trekking poles with space-age titanium tips on a rock, and I had a little refreshment. And I continued to look around because I like wildlife. I really enjoy, I get a thrill from nature. And my refreshment was almost over, and as I was looking around, I saw a rock. And I remember sitting on that rock before, but I'd never seen it from this vantage point. And it looked at the base of that rock that there was a shadow or maybe an opening. I just had to see what it was. So I went over there, me and my European walking, touring, state-of-the-art sticks with titanium tips. And sure enough, it was a little crack in under the rock, maybe something like that. And I looked down and peered in, and it was really dark down there. It looked like it went a long ways down there. And I thought to myself, how far does that go down there? So, with my walking stick, I went down and saw how far. No, that's more than that much. How about this far? Look down there. Well, I didn't hit the bottom yet. So I got this way, and I shoved it down there, and what do you think I heard? Oh, I jumped. And while I was up there, I had 3 or 4 thoughts. One was, "Pop, you couldn't see this coming?" And another one says, "Pop, can't you leave well enough alone?" And I was about to think of that other, but they'd blown away in the wind by that time. And I came down, and you know, I only came down with one thought. "Pop, you need to be somewhere else right now." and I was out of there. I don't know what that was in that hole to this day. The thought came across my mind that maybe it was a Tyrannosaurus Rex or a cougar or something like that. But it might have been something like a fox or something like that. Regardless, I was out of there. I should have seen that coming. I should have been situationally aware. And that's what I want to leave you kids this morning. Before you do something foolish, or even before you do something not so foolish, think, what could happen? In this situation, what can I do to best be good for everybody around me, including myself? Be situationally aware.